G'day team, Pete checking in with another unboxing. Righto, let's have a look. Nice. Some bubble wrap. That's it for your box. Okay, sweet. So it all looks like it's packaged pretty well. You got this plastic shrink wrap. Looks like it must have busted up in transit. Righto. So that's your shelf pieces. All the punch holes in that look pretty good. And then it's got this cover on it. Yeah, shit, that's I don't know how you're supposed to get that off. Okay, it does come off. So it's got that protective film. It is pretty on there. Whoop. And it rips quite easy, so take your time with that, like pulling off a bloody barcode sticker of some jazz. Okay, so get those ones sorted. And then we've got this Ziploc bag. And it's got each of the feet in it. So let's have a look at one. So it's got that awesome polystyrofoam. So the attention to detail is pretty good on this one. Wow, they do feel quite solid. It definitely feels like an alloy or aluminium. You can see that cool machining finish to it. And it's got those posts at the end. And it's a thread which feels pretty coarse. That does feel a little bit sticky there, but these are bloody cheap. So you can see that machining in there. I'd say that's definitely good for this price. And then the machining lines on it as well. So you could use however many shelves as you like, so you can make that more or less. Yeah, that looks like it's true to 9 degrees. 90. That's pretty cool. And there's your top cap. I would have preferred actually if you got the option of this one for down the bottom so you don't have to run the spike. But it is what it is. Yeah, so you could buy more of those and just keep stacking them if you wish. That's pretty clever. Righto. Righto. Well, that was super painful getting the protective paper stuff off the acrylic. What a pain in the ass. So let's try now giving these guys a bit of a build. So you can see they've got the holes in each of the corners. Yeah, screws together pretty easy. Yeah, wow, that pulls together pretty tight and it sits level. There's no gaps there, so that's good quality. And this was cheap, especially compared to the ddHiFi ones. I think Topping did one as well, and then some of the other bespoke brands. There's no way I was paying that, not for the Topping stuff, which is cheap stuff anyway. Oh shit. So all the measurements and specs for this are on that AliExpress listing, which I'll chuck in the description. And what you can see is that one side is flush and the other side has got a protrusion. So these posts just kick out a little bit. It's probably, I'd say that's probably your front, because at the back might give you a little bit of room for your cables, but you can run it however you want, however you wish. So I'd recommend that you keep it consistent if you like. So you got straight edge there, and then the kick out post there. So for me that's like that. And then these ones will just drop straight down and in, hopefully. Yep. So we'll go corner. Sweet. So if you did buy more of these, you could make a higher stack. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, don't scratch up your desk or whatever. Those pointed feet at the bottom aren't super sharp, but they still would give you a bit of a scratch on whatever you're putting it on, especially if it's got some weight on it. Will put more force, like a stiletto. Okay, so that's it all buttoned off. I'd say that looks pretty sweet. It's definitely feels sturdy. The machining on that's all really good. They all sit and pull down perfectly. There's no gaps between any of the posts or that acrylic, which looks really good, especially for that price. And then also I picked up some of these feet bumpers from AliExpress, so I wasn't too sure how sharp those points at the bottom of the posts are. So these are some generic one, they're not that stupid expensive brand claiming that your sound will have less timber, timbre, sibilance, whatever bullshit. Shit. That feels like metal to me, but I'm not sure. It's either really hard plastic, but I think it feels like a metal or an alloy. And you can see that countersunk point there. Don't know if these are 10mm maybe in the height. I think that's by about 30 or 40. Oh yeah, so that seat's under there pretty sweet. And so that black and silver really matches as well. And that's definitely a lot less scratchy, so that's a win. Righto, now let's see how it actually fits. So we got some topping stuff which I've still got connected, so might not have the best reach. Okay, we'll just shift that back and get this guy in so you can see nice and clear. Yeah, fuck. Oh my god. Tell me that's gonna fit. It has to. Righto, I'm gonna disconnect these XLR. I recommend you probably should turn off your device if you're gonna do that too. I'll jam this one in. Yeah, that fits. Yeah, so that fits in there pretty sweet. That's nice. Okay, so that's how it looks if you're wondering. Yeah, I'd say that's a winner. Very good. So it's got just enough room. Yeah, so I recommend that, team. Oh, what do you reckon, Ari? Yep. Okay. Righto, team. Well, I hope that helps. I couldn't find a video on this stuff, so yeah, if you're like me, that should give you a bit of an idea. And I hope you have a ripper day. See you, team.